President Bush, sir, we won't be able to complete the transfer. The consequences could be cataclysmic. Their particles will be ripped to shreds. And
I'll rip your shreds to particles if you don't make completion on the job.
Sir, we must consider the intricate nature of this. I just got off the phone with FEMA. They need more on the budget for the checks. We can't hope to do this when you're placing our funds into these Back to Future schemes.
Don't I care about the survivors of Katrina?
You do?
I don't. They can get shot by Chris Kyle for all I care. Oh, dude, you're really pushing my buttons. Look at me. I will not tolerate further delay. I want my dinner party.
Then bring out the fine china.
Now, I'm aware you gentlemen are made from timelines very rare. So I had my best chefs create plates for food today for you all.
Here you are, Mr. Reagan. We had to go through many hoops to acquire this one for you.
Oh, thank God. I take it you were able to get my Oma's flapjacks.
Crack rock. Enjoy, Mr. Reagan.
It's bad enough I have to sit next to these two, but now you're gonna hand me this crap. Instead of cocaine? Outrageous.
Brother, oh well, joy. This looks like my mother's gumbo. Brother, what do you call this fine cuisine right here?
Your black bean surprise, sir.
Brother, surprise? What's the...
Oh, thank the maker. I do enjoy me a good sweet. Thank you kindly, sir. Thank the maker. These flavors, they're melting on my tongue.
Sizzling. Are you still okay there, Robert?
I'm not one with my creation.
Business as usual, boys. Now that grub's gotten us on the table, how about some conversation? I bet you men have a whole questions in a heap to ask me. I think I speak for everyone when I say that this is the most important question to ask. Mr. Bush, I'd like to know if we're still under a rivalry with the Soviet Union. It was only last year I had to save the world from certain doom. How are we in that regard? Well, first of all, I can guarantee you that the phrase Soviet Union is all but extinct. We actually have a close relationship with the country of Russia's President Vladimir Putin. He's been assisting me on my war against terror. I understand many of you would have reluctance to that development, but I assure you, working together would be within our best interests.
Finally, someone who understands me. I thought I was going crazy during my time. That's all fine and dandy, George.
It's Mr. Bush, Reagan.
I don't care. What truly matters isn't a game of brown-nosing to inferior enemies. What I want to know is if we're still committed to the production of nuclear weapons.
Well, straight to the business, huh? It's hard to say this, considering some of you's jobs was on the entire line, fellas. But since 1989 and the end of the Cold War, not on my estimation, but President Bill Clinton cut funding to our nuclear program in 1991. Simply saw no more need to hold such a weapon of mass destruction. I personally believe that peace is easier to achieve when neither man holds the kill switch.
Of course. See, I had no idea our citizens were voting for spineless cowards, especially now of all times. What year is it?
2005.
So you're meaning to tell me that 24 years into the future, and none of you were able to acquire funding and follow through with Star Wars?
Oh no, we've begun a new trilogy for.
I don't mean movies, you clown! How in the world can I be in the future and none of you have developed satellite protection? America's finished!
I think it's best that you go to such a thing, President Bush. Machines of genocide shouldn't be held for that long, especially when there's no need for them.
No one asked for your opinion on the matter, Poindexter. Did you forget that you developed them yourself?
Brothers, this should not be Brothers, this should not be a discussion to pull hair over. Peace is a beautiful thing. Say, President Bush, since we're on the topic of peace, I'd like to know have my fellow African Americans found peace within America? Oh, absolutely.
Wait, what? That's not.
Oh, absolutely. Here, I even have one of you guys on the news regarding our latest tragedy. Some great stuff. I heard he's a genius musician.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. The poor, the black people realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
So, what did you guys think?
Brother, you're a monster! How could you let this happen to our people? Malcolm, do you see this craziness?
Malcolm?
You're lucky they're holding me back. Oh, you're lucky they're holding me back. Care about black people, looting, some musicians to represent us. I'll have none of it. Care about black people, says the white guy.